This is Andi Purewal of Boxing News. I'm joined by Frank Warren here in London. Frank, I know you're a busy man and this is wrapping up now. But we just have a Fury-Ngannou announcement press conference. What did you take away from both of them up on stage?
Well, they both fancy it, don't they? I mean, I know that. You know, they're both proud fighters. They're both the best at their respective disciplines. We know Tyson's the WBC champion, lineal champion, and we know that Ngannou is the undisputed UFC or undefeated UFC heavyweight champion. And you know he's a fighting man. You know the type of fighter he is. You go and watch. I mean, I've never watched UFC that before this, but I've watched him, and he can punch, he can whack, and he's a rough sod. He comes from a rough house sport. So for him to think he's going to outbox Tyson, I'm not sure about that. I can't see that happening because Tyson's an unbelievable boxer, but I think he believes he can knock him out, so you know it's going to be exciting while it lasts. It's going to be exciting because they'll be throwing bombs. And Tyson, by the way, his last few fights, he's sort of done away in some ways with his boxing and wound up standing toe-to-toe and slugging it out. You've seen that in the last few fights he's had, certainly with Deontay Wilder. Has
it been frustrating to see some of the critics, or do you somewhat understand, because obviously everybody would have loved to have seen Fury-Usyk taking place now?
Because Usyk, we're going down the road. I'm sick to death of being asked the same stupid question. We signed a contract last year. They they pulled out the fight in December. It was going to happen in February, it was going to happen in April. They never had a skills challenge, couldn't provide a venue. We tried to get on the UK, and he just sodded around and signed for a fight to take place, not his words, with skill challenge in December. And he said, we'll be getting an offer within the next couple of weeks. Am I right? We never ever got an offer. We're the only ones that made offer. So that's done, dusted. It's pointless. Keep rattling on about it. We're putting an event on. After that event, we'll see what happens, provided Tyson comes through.
That was going to be my next question. Alex Krassyuk has said that he's confident that a fight can take place maybe towards the end of February between Tyson and Alexander. Just your thoughts on that?
We will see.
Obviously, I know that you've recently put in your appeal.
Tyson wants it, but he wants it so much, that's why we've made him all these offers.
Is that the only fight Tyson wants currently, outside of obviously the Francis?
The fight Tyson wants to get out the way is this one on the 28th. Don't take it for granted. That man can punch. He's not some mug, is he?
Frank, just ask you as well, there were some reports that came out about Fury-Joshua talks had come up again opposed
Who said that?
Well, Tony Bellew who said that he'd heard.
Oh, so the Bellew said. Please, do me a favour.
Just ask you about your appeal as well about Daniel Dubois. Where did the appeal?
We're waiting for the outcome. We lodged it and it'll go through the process now.
What do you think's most likely to happen with it?
They'll hear it.
Frank, thank you.
Thank you, my friend.